right, so price is in bullish momentum. Clear to see on the chart chat that we're putting in higher highs and higher lows. So we're respecting previous lows on the 5-minute chart.
The D-Money Show.
Out of that trade chat for 20 points, you're seeing it live here on YouTube. D-Money is who rocking like us. Riding the EMAs. We're putting in higher highs and higher lows. So we're respecting previous lows on the 5-minute chart. Kind of map those out. You can see how every time price puts in a low. So I would not be surprised if 26,000 level gets taken today. It's your wrong, baby. I'm back in the VDH. I'm feeling good. The next candles continue to grind higher to the upside. I wrote this momentum up to 900.
This is the year 2026 and I'm trying to make a little money.
All right, guys, drop a W in the chat for that. If you made money on that trade, let's go. All right, guys, there's 20 points. That boy good. That boy good. Tune in, guys, Monday through Friday, live from the VDH, the D-Money Show. Let's go.
Yo, yo, yo. What up, what up, what up? We back, guys, like we never left. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, man. It's Friday, guys. We just out here trying to make a little money. Shout out to DXN, D-Money, greatest trader in the game. Let's go. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, but just trying to be a little better every day. You know? Mark Jones, what up? 177 Racer, let's go. Good morning. OGD, what up all? Hey, what's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. We back. It's Friday. Another Friday at the BDH. Man, oh man. Never fear, D-Money is here. Let's go. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. Good morning. Oh, man. D-Money fresh out the G-Wagon. Oh, man, guys. What up, what up? Yeah, guys, so it's Friday. I'm feeling good, guys. It's the last day of the trading week so far. Right, last day of the trading week, and it's been a pretty good week so far. So we'll get into the charts in a second, but man, Bitcoin. I know PW has been posting about Bitcoin, chat. So if you have not been following Bitcoin, I mean, it's trying to it's, you know, a little pump right now, but it's at 66,000. Let's go. You gotta love it. So we are. Oh man. Hey, D-Buddy, do you fear parking your G-Wagon thinking it's gonna get stolen? No, guys. Like, I don't, to be honest. I mean, you can't live like that, right? I mean, hey, it's insured, so. I mean, what else can I do, right? How's PW's fishing going? Guys, he had a post that basically said they lost count of how many sailfish they've actually tagged, guys. So sounds like it's going well. D-Money, I'm close to blowing 20 Apex funded after being denied payout last period, missing 40K. Give me some words of encouragement. A little roughed up, brother. John, yeah. Hey, just keep pushing, man, to be honest. So, right, what I'll tell you, John, is that it's frustrating, right? If you get denied, or if you're close to a payout and you lose, maybe you take a loss and maybe you go on tilt and you blow the accounts, guys. You just got to keep pushing, man. It doesn't have to be the end of the road, right? That's how you got to look at it. It doesn't have to be the end of the road. So just keep pushing, man. The cool thing about, you know, the BDH guys and our streams, I feel like we have like a nice community going, right? So rest assured, chat, that if you're going through something right now in your trading journey, somebody else that's tuned in live has already gone through it, or they're probably going through it at the moment. So, you know, you got to keep pushing. That's the best advice. I'm at my third payout today. Let's go. Hey, congrats. Heaven Tay. Happy for you. What's the bias today? Yeah, we're gonna get into it. So gotta map out my daily levels, guys. This is the daily chart that we're looking at right now. So I do see this level down here. That's a little interesting to me. That you see how this current daily candle is starting to form similarities to this daily candle from November 21st, guys. When you look to the left, we had to push back the opposite direction. So that's a little interesting. And obviously today's daily candle so far, it is bullish. So I'm just got to map out yesterday's daily candles high and low. And then I'll go from there, right? So yesterday's daily candle, obviously, guys, it was bearish, closed bearish. The high of the candle yesterday was 25,169. Low of yesterday's daily candle was 24,407.25. So I'm just gonna map out high and low of yesterday's daily candle, guys. So that's mapped out. So right now we are currently inside of yesterday's daily candles range, right? But we are currently pushing to the upside, guys, right? So you can kind of see that clearly. This is your 5-minute chart. Probably a little clearer as well on the 15-minute chart. You can kind of see that, right? We had a pump to the upside. Bullish structure right now, right? Higher highs and higher lows. So now the question is going to be, does that continue, or do we sell back to the downside, right? So I don't necessarily have, I mean, we're right at the 14 EMA, guys, on the 4-hour chart. Looks like, right? So 24,893 area is the 14 EMA on the 4-hour chart. So got to be patient, guys. I'm going to let the ORB set up, and I'm going to try to join the momentum. Obviously, we've had a pump basically overnight. So yesterday we had a pre-market, we had a flush to the downside, guys. So today's pretty much like the opposite, right? We had a pump overnight from the lows. If you kind of map out from the lows, guys, or if you want to map out from midnight and you look at the range to the high, guys, we've had a pump to the upside of 445 points. So it's a little interesting, chat. So obviously we'll drop a poll and we'll see what you guys think. I'm going to let the market open up and try to frame a trade based off of the ORB, right? So the first 5-minute opening range candle, I'm going to map that out and we'll see what it looks like, guys. If it's a strong, convincing candle, then I will try to join the momentum in that direction. I don't necessarily have a bias right now other than looking to the left on the daily chart and seeing that, you know, the last time we were down in this area, we had a push back up, and that had a lot of bullish momentum, guys. So I don't necessarily have a bias, but I do know that the daily candle right now is bullish. Right? So I'm gonna let the market open up and try to join the momentum. But we've had a, keep in mind, guys, we've had a pump to the upside, a pretty drastic pump to the upside overnight. So we are in basically yesterday's daily candles range, guys, right? We got to keep that in mind. We're inside of yesterday's daily candle as well, right? So you can see that on the chart. These two lines that I got mapped out is the high and low of yesterday's daily candle. So I'm gonna let the market open up, guys. I don't necessarily have a bias now because we've already had a pump to the upside, so I need to let price kind of work itself out. If you want to map out a range, where you can even map out a smaller range here on the 15-minute chart that we're kind of stuck in, right? So far. So we're ranging right now, chat. So we're ranging on the 15-minute chart. You can clearly see it, and we're also inside of yesterday's daily range. So gonna let the market open up, and we'll see what we can get. Keep in mind, chat, we do have red folder news. Let's go. 10 a.m. we got prelim UOM consumer sentiment, as well as prelim UOM inflation expectations, guys, at 10 o'clock. So that is red folder. So we do have red folder news today at 10 o'clock as well. So got to be mindful of that, chat. Yo, D-Money, any news at 10? Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Richard, right? So, yeah, we got 10 a.m. red folder, guys. Prelim UOM consumer sentiment. University of Michigan? Yeah, it is. It is, yep. So, yeah, chat, we're going to drop a poll in the chat. We're going to see how you guys are feeling. So since the market pumped basically overnight, guys, I'm going to reverse it right in the poll, and we're going to see if you guys feel like we're going to go down at open. So I'm curious to see what you guys think out there. Just dropped the poll. Let's see what you guys think as we get ready for market open. Man, already 58%. Let's go. 58% feel like we're going to drop at market open, guys. Dose of W's. What up, D-Money? Hey, what's up? How are you? D-Money, what indicator are you using with the close on it? I'm using 1450 and 200 EMA. These are default. These are default, right? Just dropped it in the chat as well. So the EMAs, guys, they're default settings. So yeah, I don't change anything in the settings here. I just change the length in trading view, right? 14 as an example. I leave everything else default. Let's go. So yeah, guys. We got we're getting ready here, and Just checking. Just got a notification. We'll announce that right after market open. Let's go. Hey D, is the 30-minute EMA cross on the 14 and 50 strong? Yeah, Money Mantra. Yeah. So the higher the time frame, guys, typically the stronger the momentum. So like in this case, you got a bullish EMA cross on the 30-minute chart. So you can see that, right? You got a bullish EMA cross, guys, telling you that bulls are stepping into the market with conviction. You got a high, right? You got like a pump, retracement, push to the upside, new high, come down, does a retracement, and has not put in a new high yet, right? So it's gonna be a little interesting here. See what happens. But yeah, the higher the time frame, guys, the stronger the, as far as the EMA crosses, the stronger the trend. That's how it works. Hi D from Fort Pierce. Hey, what's up? How are you, Richard? Let's go. Love you, brother. What is your ATM settings on Tradevate? Yeah, I don't have any settings on Tradevate. I just literally have the EMAs. That's it. 14, 15, 200. Love your show. Hey, I appreciate the kind words. So yeah, guys, we're gonna try to see if I can make a little money. Right, we're getting ready for market open. We have a little bit over 12 minutes, and I'm keeping an eye out on the poll, and it looks like we got almost 800 votes. Almost 60% feel that we are gonna go down at open, guys. So do you fade the chat today? Man, oh man. So do me a solid, guys, if you haven't already. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. So we're at 519 likes, guys. We got 3,100 people tuned into the show, and it's only 9:18. So trying to keep the streak going, guys, of 1,000 likes before 9:30. We've been doing that now for at least 2 weeks. Cray cray with Lil Ray Ray. So let's go. Do you copy trade? Yeah, Rick. I leverage Tradevate Prop. That's the preferred platform of the BDH. So I'm copy trading using Tradevate Prop. Let's go. So yeah, I think the game plan for me today, guys, I'm gonna let the ORB set up, right? The first 5-minute candle minimum, right? And what I'm gonna be looking for is a strong candle that it's gonna be either like a bullish engulfing candle, bearish engulfing candle, as an example, right? A lot of showing that there's a lot of momentum in the market in one direction, and then I'll be looking to possibly join that momentum, guys. If we range here and we kind of stay in the range, because you see how like right now in the 15-minute chart we got some sideways action, so we could be waiting for that news at 10 o'clock, guys, to come out. Not sure, right? Gotta wait and see. And I think there's some confusion out there, chat. So I want to kind of just clarify something. Whenever and it doesn't matter if it's myself, PW, any trader, guys, right? We don't know what's going to happen. Like nothing is 1,000% certain, right? All we're trying to do is basically join wherever the momentum appears in the market, whether bullish or bearish, right? And you got to be able to pivot. I can sit here all day long, guys, and break down what I'm seeing on the chart, but that does not mean that the market has to follow, you know, my plan, as an example, right? I need to wait I'm going to wait today because we're ranging, guys. So I need to wait to see. We've already had a huge pump to the upside, and I need to see how the market's going to open up, right? But your job as a trader, that's any trader, guys, is to basically, you got to analyze the market, and you need to have a plan to convince you to either go long or short, right? And in my opinion, your plan needs to be able to pivot, because if say you're coming to the market today, guys, and you're bearish bias because we had a huge pump to the upside overnight. But guess what? The market pumps up 500 plus points and it keeps going, right? You probably need to pivot, right? Like as an example. So nothing's certain, guys. Nobody's that good where they're going to be able to say with 100% certainty that the market's going to do XYZ, right? That's not how the market works, guys. So I'm just kind of throwing that out there, right? What is a pivot? Yeah, I'm saying pivot as far as changing your bias, guys. So if you're coming into the market today and you're bearish, you're bearish bias, meaning that you feel that there's going to be some strong downside coming, but the market is printing crazy bullish candles to the upside, guys, and you're starting to run higher, then you probably need to switch your bias, right? As an example. So because remember, guys, like the current daily candle, it is bullish, and there's a lot of room back to the upside on the daily chart because we've had a sell-off, guys, since the beginning of the week. Got to keep that in mind, chat. If you look at February 3rd as an example, the sell-off so far to the downside was 1,800 points, guys. So there is room back to the upside, right? On the daily chart, there is, so make no mistake about it. So just got to let the market kind of open up, and we're going to see what happens here. 58% feel like we're going down. 1,200 votes. Let's go. So, hey D, do you see the EMAs crossing on the daily chart? I mean, right now, no. Like today, no, because I mean, you got to get all the way back up to the 14, right? 25,423. Not saying that's not possible, guys. This news that's coming out right now, I mean, that could be. I mean, is it going to be super impactful? Maybe. We got to wait and find out. Maybe we get a big pump to the upside. I'm not sure, right? But I think, I mean, at some point, yes, I feel like we're gonna get back up there, right? It's just a matter of when. We've seen this story multiple times, guys, right? We get a sell-off, and then all of a sudden we're right back above 25,000. Approaching 26,000, right? So it's just a matter of when, to be honest, in my opinion. So we have a little bit under 6 minutes left, guys. We're kind of stuck in a range, so we're just getting ready for market open. If you zoom out on the daily candle, you can see it did a double bottom. Yeah, I had that up already. I showed that already. Oh, man, you got to love it, guys. So you see the arrow there? Yeah, I already pointed that out, guys. Yep. That's what I'm saying, right? So, and we did not dip below the 200 EMA on the daily chart. So we'll have to wait and see how this opens up, guys. We did have a big push overnight. So a lot of times when that happens, you get a dip, right? You get some kind of sell-off, guys. So if they're going to push price higher, a lot of times they'll dip it, they'll drop down, maybe come down and swipe some of these lows and then push higher. We'll have to see how this thing opens up today. So we're in the middle of, so for me, guys, the way that I trade, we're in the middle of the 14 and 50 EMA on the 1 hour chart. So that's kind of telling me that there's some, it's like ranging, right? Like indecision. So obviously if we're gonna pump higher, we're gonna head up and approach that 50 EMA on the 1 hour chart, guys, 24,875, and then probably head higher, right? Because keep in mind that the 4 hour charts, 50 EMA, guys, is 25,357 area. So there's room, like I said earlier, to the upside, but we need to get above the 14 first on these time frames, guys. So this is either gonna, right, and this is where I think there's confusion, like when we kind of say like what we're saying. Like for me, for obviously the bulls to kind of continue their uptrend, guys, we need to conquer these 14 EMAs on the higher time frame and stay above them, right? Because right now you see how we're kind of wicking off. We got a nice size wick on the 4 hour chart, and we're kind of rejecting so far the 14 EMA. So that's what I'm looking at as well, right? Where we could get a push down. And if they flush this, guys, make no mistake about it, we could be headed down back below 24,407. Got to wait and see how this thing opens up. So we got 3 minutes left, guys, getting ready for market open. This is your 5 minute chart. You can clearly see we're stuck in a range right now. Hey, Funkle Tim, $50 donation. Hey, I appreciate it. Let's go. I love you. What EMAs do you use? Yeah, 1450 and 200, Lucas. And the settings, that's what I was kind of saying, right? Like I don't do anything with the settings, guys. You can see the EMAs here, right? 14, 50, and 200. Look at the upper left-hand side of the screen. 14, 50, and 200, guys. When you click on it, I literally just change the length, and that's it. I don't do anything else. The rest is default. You literally change it yourself. Like it's not going to be defaulted to 20 EMA. You have to change it. The default on TradingView is 9, guys. So you have to change it to 14, etc. Right? All right. So here's some selling pressure stepping in, guys. Just broke that range. Attempted to, right? So, I mean, we'll see. We got about 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Let's see where we're at with this poll, because I'm gonna close it out, chat. All right, 1,600 votes feel like we're gonna, 57% feel like we're gonna go down at open, guys. Do me a solid if you haven't already. Looks like we're at 915 likes. We're getting close to market open. Trying to keep the streak alive of 1,000 likes by 9:30, guys. So do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. And they're pushing it right back up so far, right? Appreciate the support, guys. We just hit 1,000 likes. Let's go. Catalyst 2155. What up? All right, guys. We got a little bit over 30 seconds left as we're kind of hanging out inside of this range so far. So I would probably have to say if we lose this 748 level, could be headed down to the 200 EMA, 692 on the 5 minute chart. Got about 7 seconds left, guys. Let's go. All right, market's open. And there's a sell-off, guys. Right, and then pop right back up. Gonna let this 5-minute ORB set up, guys. So I'm not gonna take a trade until then. By the way, guys, we do have 20 accounts to give away, Lucid accounts. You're able to go and register now, onlypropfirms.com/giveaways. Let's go. Look at the sell-off, guys. Sell off, push back up, sell off, push back up, right? So definitely going to be patient today. Gotta love liquidity. Yeah, guys. So just waiting here to see what happens, right? Waiting for the 5-minute candle to close out. And we'll kind of go from there, right? Getting a reaction so far right above the 200 EMA. This is the 5-minute chart we're looking at. Right back inside of that range, guys. And right back up. Let's go. So that's what I kind of talked about, right? I was like, hey, maybe we come down and then we push higher. And look at this pop, guys. Wow. Best believe a lot of accounts are gone. I'm going to start mapping out the ORB, guys, high and low. So low so far, 24,700.75. Still got some time left on this candle, right? So I'm gonna wait. Almost 200 point ORB. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, guys. And it's still pumping. So look at the wick, guys. The size of the wick. I mean, the wick itself is 59 points, but off that bottom, guys, you had a reversal of 100 and almost 80 points to the upside. Crazy. So just a reminder, guys, we are doing a giveaway today for Lucid accounts. You're able to go over to onlypropfirms.com/giveaways and enter for a chance to win one of the 20 accounts. 887 was the high, guys. So I'm mapping that out, right? All right, so the ORB is going to be set in 20 seconds. So you want some kind of push down, guys. I want some kind of push down, form some kind of bottom wick, and then expand higher to the upside. So we'll see what happens. But basically, I'm bullish above 887, chat. So now I want to push down to the EMA, 811 area, and then come up and pop through 887. That's what I would be looking for longs, guys. So I want it to come down, form some kind of bottom wick. and then expand rapidly above 887. So this now this ORB, guys, it's gonna be it's a huge range, guys, right? Like this is the range of the candle is almost 200 points, chat. So kind of keep that in mind. The 15-minute candle is bullish, but I mean, you got long wicks at the bottom and top. So all right, so we're kind of coming down. All right, the 14 EMA, guys, is 24,808. So if I'm a bull, I want to see that level be respected. We push up. And expand higher out of this range to the upside, but got to be patient here. $200 EMA on a 15-minute chart. Yeah. So it's I mean, you got 7 minutes left. We'll have to see what happens here, guys. Right? You got a bearish reaction so far off of that 200 EMA, but the candle's still trying to push higher. So like I said, I'm definitely, guys, above 888. Looking for longs, guys, to gotta probably push up to like 940 area. Oh man, guys, it looked like PW caught that long for 10,000, guys, from the bottom. All right, we're trying to push here, chat. All right, I'm long, guys. I'm in a long. Called that out, right? I called out the level that I wanted to pop to the upside, guys. There's over 20 points. One continuation here. All right, there's over 20 points, guys. We'll see if we can get a pump here to the upside. Continuation, right? There's over 20. Come on, baby. $25. Let's go, baby. Come on, man. There's over 30 points, chat. It's over 30 points. Kind of have it, you know, struggling a little bit, guys, but I'm just trying to ride the momentum. I want 940 area, but it's pulling back a little bit. So, but I want to pop above these highs. Got to keep it out here, guys, right? I want it to go and not stall. It's kind of stalling here. All right, so let's see if we get continuation on a pop or a retracement and a drop, right? And it's right back down to the range, guys. Don't want it back inside the ORB, chat. Like, you want it to go and like pop these highs. All right, there's 15. 25. Let's go, baby. Come on, guys. 35 points. All right, I'll take it off there, guys, and wait, because we're kind of stalling, right? So you had close to 40 points if you held it to the top, guys. See how we're kind of pushing back? So we'll take it off for the first trade. We'll wait for a retracement here and try to join long. So if he gets back above 926, guys, I'm looking for the next setup for a long. But we're right back at the ORB. You got PW, guys, up 10K. So it looks like PW caught that push. PW caught the push from the bottom, guys. Cray. So I tried to give it time, guys, but see how we're kind of selling back off now, right? Right back into the range. So I wanted it to go. Was up, I think, 35 points at the high, right? Almost 40 points. Starlink. D-Money, I got 50 points off that call out. Nice, let's go. Yeah, guys, I mean, now just got to be patient. We do got 10 o'clock red folder. Like I said, I'm bullish again if we get back above 929, chat. But obviously, I would want us back above the range. Hold on one second, guys. PW's FaceTiming me. Let's go. Yo. What up?
Bro, that push. Come on.
Man.
Swiping
Yeah.
the lows.
Yeah, swipe. Yeah, that's what I was kind of looking for. I think we got up like 40 points on this breakout above the ORB.
Yeah.
And then it pulled back a little bit. But yeah, crazy volatility, man.
That swipe at open, I was like, once I saw that wick get put in there,
Yeah.
ding. Only 6 contracts bid 10K. Great.
Nice.
If you look at the overnight too, it was just prime for that swipe, you know, wanting to get, like, pick out all those little lows.
Yeah.
Kind of that consolidation level, just get everybody kind of popped out there.
Yeah, guys, so you can see PW's on the camera. Let me do the wide. I think it'll be better on the wide. Yeah, guys, so it's you can kind of see him. There you go.
There we go, D-Money. Got Victoria here as well. Man, hey, ain't this the dream right here, to be able to travel the world, make a little bit of money, have a little bit of fun?
It's crazy,
You know how we
man.
do. Want to give a big shout out to D-Money for holding down the BDH while I'm gone. I know it's a hard job. Not everybody can do it, but I know D-Money can handle the pressure.
Let's go.
That boy is born in the pressure cooker. Jerome told me last night that D-Money, when y'all were younger, that he used to lock you in the closet and leave you there for a day, and then he'd come get you out of there.
Yeah, man. Guys, I called out those.
That's kind of mean, man.
Guys, I called out those longs above the previous candle's high.
Let's go. All right, hey, you get back to making that money. I don't want to disturb your process over there, but tell everybody I said what's up. You're a Vita, baby. I'll be back in the BDH on Monday. Let's go.
All right, PW.
All right, peace.
I'll see you. Peace. All right, guys. So, all right, guys. I called out that long. I hope you guys saw that, right? The pop of the previous 5-minute candles high. We have shout out PW, BDH fam on the boat. He's up 10K, guys. I called out that long above that high, guys. 24,930. So, if you were kind of listening to what I said, guys, you are sitting pretty nice, right? Because you had a pop to the upside. So if you kind of measure that out, and to be honest, guys, I would probably, I mean, we got red folder news. So I would, I would be a little careful here, but you had a pop to the upside on the break of the previous candle's high. I was kind of watching that as PW was talking, guys, for about 20 points plus. Now you're getting a pullback, but all right, guys. So drop a W in the chat if you're. Let's see how we're looking out there, guys. If you're green on the session so far, maybe you took some of these trades. Drop a W in the chat. Let's go. I love you. So yeah, a lot of W's, guys. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. And I don't know what happened with my, it's one of those days, but I don't know what happened with my trade copier because apparently only had one. Oh, man, you gotta love it, guys. Man, oh man. All right, so what's the next setup, right? Well, we got red folder news, guys, at 10 o'clock. But I would, yeah, I mean, I like the pump here. You right? So maybe up to 960 area or higher, guys. More than likely in the cards. We got some crazy bullish reaction off of the ORB, the 5-minute ORB, guys. Look at the bottom wicks on these 5-minute candles. Right? And that's what, you know, you had a nice sell-off. And more continuation to the upside, guys. And the sell-off, I mean, that 5-minute ORB candle, right? And that's what PW was saying. Once he saw that bottom wick be put in, guys, and he saw like this candle turn green and start pushing to the upside, he was able to, he capitalized on it, right? So never fear, D-Money's here. We got we got a giveaway coming, chat. Onlypropfirms.com/giveaways. Got some Lucid accounts. Another 20 guys we're going to give away. What trade copier do I use? Tradebait prop. Let's go. All right, so $25,000 guys. That's probably the level, right, that everybody's watching. And there's the ups, there's the pump, guys. It's coming. So yeah, I did not have, so I thought I had the trade copier on, guys. I did not, so it's only one. You gotta love it. All right. So guys, I kind of talked about keeping an eye out for the previous candle's high on the 5-minute chart. Getting ran right to the upside. That will kind of be confirmation that we're going to continue higher, guys, right? And then we got a slow grind to the upside. So this is not surprising. Look at the 1-hour chart right now, chat. We're above the 14 and 50 EMA on the 1-hour chart. So if you look at the 4-hour chart, we are now above that 14 EMA. So if you remember pre-market, guys, I said that for the bulls to continue the momentum to the upside, you want to see the 14 EMA on the higher time frame get taken out, right? Which is gonna, and then price could continue and try to challenge 25,364. So this is gonna be interesting, guys, with this red folder news. So obviously I'm not gonna take another trade until the news comes out. You got bullish momentum to the upside, guys. Saw a lot of W's in the chat. Do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. So we got, looks like we got 1,500 likes, guys. We got 5,600 people tuned into the show. Just had PW make an appearance via FaceTime. He's up 10,000. Let's go. So I'm gonna hang out now, guys, right? I'm gonna wait for this red folder news to come out. We'll see how the market reacts to that, and then I'll look for another setup. You only use 3 EMA. Sorry, yeah, 14, 15, 200. Just achieved my first payout. It took 20 blown accounts and 1 year of trading to achieve, thanks to the BDH. Hey, Keith, congrats. I'm happy for you, man. D-Money, what are you drinking? Yeah, this is just Red Bull. Yeah. Let's go. Just a regular original one, guys. Not a crazy flavor today. But I will say, shout out to Red Bull for the, it's ginger and I think apple. That one's lit, guys. No tropical smoothie? Yeah, not today. Oh man, what trade copier? Tradebait prop, guys. We got a banner up on the screen, right? That's the only prop for, platform that we use here at the BDH, Tradebait prop. All right, guys. So for the last few days, the 5-minute opening range has been paying out, guys. Right? Low of the opening range was 24,700. High of the range was 24,887. Nice momentum candle, guys. Talked about that at the pre-market, right? I said I don't have a bias, but I'm gonna wait for the opening range to set up, and I want to see a nice momentum candle, bearish engulfing, bullish engulfing, etc., guys. And what do we have? If you look to the left, look at the 925 candle, guys, and look at the open candle. That's a bullish engulfing candle, chat. Right? So that's telling you that there's a lot of momentum in the market to the upside. Excuse me. All right, so we got red folder news coming up at 10 o'clock. That's also going to coincide with the close of this current 1 hour candle, guys, and the close of the current 4 hour candle. So we'll see how this candle closes out. While we're waiting, guys, I might as well give you the Fort Lauderdale forecast. Let's go. All right, so the forecast for Fort Lauderdale right now, chat, it's currently 53 degrees. Man, it was a little chilly this morning. The low was 41. The high today is going to be 65, guys. It is sunny, so there's no rain. It was raining yesterday. It was chilly and raining yesterday. So today, no rain. It's sunny. High is going to be 65. So let's go. You gotta love it. Brought to you by yours truly, guys, D-Money. There's your weather forecast. How do I switch from indices to futures on Tradeovate? Yeah, you got to punch in the code. So you just literally type in, if you're trying to trade NQ, the current code is NQH6. Oh yeah, indices. Sorry guys, indices. Sorry. Indices. My bad. Which EMA indicator are you using? Yeah, I've called that out, guys. It's multiple times. 14, 50, 200. Need a Spanish, Hispanic female weather reporter? Man, I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, man. Been gambling with Jerome indices? Yeah, I know. D-Money, do you have a daily target you aim for to stay within consistency rules? Yeah, I mean, you have to basically, you kind of answered your own question there, to be honest. So we'll make an example, guys. So if you're trading with, let's say you're trading with Apex and you have a 50K PA account with Apex, chat. So they have a 30% consistency rule. So you're able to make $1,230, guys, to stay within that 30% consistency rule, right? And it's pretty simple math. If you're trying to get to a $2,000 payout, then you need to make $4,100, guys, to get to 2,000, right? So you do 4,100 times 0.30, and that's going to give you $1,230. That's how you figure out your consistency, right? Oh, man. Hey, D-Money, I like the way you trade. Your style is just what I'm looking for. Hey, I appreciate that, R819. Here's the news, guys. Here is your news candle. Red folder. So let's see what impact it has, right? Waiting to see what happens here. So far, we are right back inside of the 5-minute opening range. Keep in mind, chat, So if you map out the 15-minute ORB, the high of the 15-minute opening range is actually 24,930. So just kind of keep that in mind, chat. So if you're a 15-minute ORB trader, your high is going to be different than my high that's mapped out, right? So your high is going to be 930. My high on the 5-minute ORB is 24,887. And we're right back inside. Either way, we're right back inside of both ranges, guys, right? The 15-minute ORB and the 5-minute ORB right now. Wolfert, yeah, it's always had 2,500 drawdown. Yeah, it's always had 2,500 drawdown. So it's 4,100, not 46. Because at 2,600 guys on Apex, you're able to take out $500 because it's the drawdown is 25 plus 100, right? So you're able to take out 500 at 26, and you just basically add 1,500 to that, to 2,600 guys, and that's 4,100, and that you're able to take out 2,000 at 4,100. All right, guys. So, I mean, not much yet on this news candle, right? I mean, it's we'll see how this candle closes out. Currently hanging out right now at the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So, are we gonna flush to the downside here? Remains to be seen. Gonna be patient, guys. Gonna be patient now and wait for something obvious to stick out to me. D, I don't seem to be able to take a winning trade. Went from 80 to 100% win rate to 0. Yeah, Brad, sometimes you go through swings, right? Just got to keep trading, man, right? Stick to your strategy. That would be the biggest thing. Don't flip-flop, in my opinion, right? I'm not a financial advisor, but I wouldn't flip-flop between strategies. Stick to what got you to the 80, 100%, and, you know, you got to keep trading. Shout out to Tanner. $750 in 2 days away from a 10K Apex payout. Let's go. Congrats. D-Money, could you tell us about the 30% drawdown rule? Yeah, that's what. So, guys, the 30%, like on any given trade. So if you want to use that same example for Apex, guys. So if your drawdown is $2,500, you basically just do 2,500 times 0.30, guys. And that's going to mean on a 50K Apex account, to be within the guidelines and under the MAE rule, you can't lose more than $750 on a single trade, guys. So that equals basically a little bit over, if you're doing one contract as an example, right? So that's going to give you basically a little bit over 30 points on a single trade. And obviously, guys, as the drawdown increases, that the 30% is going to get larger, right? So meaning that, you know, if you go to 4,000, then you just do that times, you know, if you have 4,000, if you got a $4,000 balance in a 50K account, guys, then the most you can lose on a single trade to be within that 30% rule is $1,200 as an example, right? All right, so I mean, we're right back inside of the ORB, guys. And for me to be bullish, I want to see bullish engulfing candles, equal lows, etc. Right? Large size momentum candles, guys, with long bottom wicks, as an example. So to be bearish, well, I mean, if you look at the 1 hour candle right now, chat, you got a very small top wick on the current 1 hour candle, right? It's not even 10 points, guys. So this could be a retracement down and then we expand higher. Remains to be seen, guys. Gotta wait. I need more confirmation, right? If we break below the 700 level, which is the low of the opening range with momentum, guys, and then we get a retracement and a sell-off again, then I mean, you gotta pivot and be short bias. So we'll see what happens here. Because now we're back below the 14 EMA. So this current 15-minute candle is going to be telling, guys, because if it closes below the 14, that's bearish. And this was nothing but, right? You had a high put in retracement, high put in retracement, high put in retracement. And if it flushes that 24,700 level, guys, then we could be in for a retracement down to possibly 24,407. So I'm going to wait and be patient here. See how price reacts inside of this opening range. So the opening range, guys, 5-minute ORB, we're inside of it, right? We're inside of the 24,887 and 24,700. So I got to wait and be patient here to see what happens. D-Money pulled back today exactly where it did yesterday. Yeah. Look at yesterday's chart. It's the same. Yeah, I know. It's doing the same similar pattern, guys. So we wait too because D-Money, I'm grateful for you guys. You are blessed. Enjoy your vacation, bro. Okay, you guys are talking to PW. So PW said he's happy he made money and closed the computer, chat. Right? Because of what's happening right now. We're inside of that range. So just got to be patient now. And I know that some people don't want to hear that, chat, but we saw this yesterday as well, right? We had a momentum pop, and then we had a retracement, and then we started forming double bottoms, triple bottoms. If you remember from yesterday, guys, if you were tuned into the show. And then once we got a bullish momentum candle that engulfed the previous 3 candles yesterday and closed above the 14, I was long bias again, right? So at this point, you're kind of waiting for either the bulls or the bears to do something convincing, guys, where it's like, man, I got to get into a trade, right? But hanging out in the middle of the ORB, there's not much for me to do right now, except for be patient, chat. D-Money, do you buy and sell market only and not buy the bid or sell the axe? Yeah, I just do market. I don't buy. I've never used. If I've clicked on buy bid or sell axe, guys, that it was by mistake. To be honest, like I just never use. I'm sure there's people out there that use it, so I'm not like trying to throw shots at anybody. I just never use it, right? So we're just waiting, chat, waiting for something convincing to happen. We're only 10 minutes into the new 1 hour candle. Previous candle was bullish, so this could be a reactionary level to push back up higher. See how we're forming that bottom wick and we're starting to expand back to the upside. So we'll see how this candle closes out. Why did you choose NAS over US 30? It's a very popular pair, right? All right, here's a push, guys. So this is what I'm looking at. Yeah, look at this. Look at this reaction, but right back up, chat. Same setup as yesterday, guys, right? Bullish candle. Engulfs the previous 3 candles bodies that were bearish so far, right? That's crazy. Three-minute chart. Yeah, I clicked on it by mistake. Sorry. Yeah, it's the 5-minute chart. Sorry about that, guys. But bullish momentum here. Stepping back into the market, chat. So we'll see how this candle, we got some time here. 15-minute candle right now has a nice bottom wick. 1-hour candle, guys, has a nice bottom wick. So we'll see how this candle closes out, guys. D-Money, what did your daughter say when with the new car? So she touched it, guys. Like she knew it was my car. Like she like touched the front of it and she was like smiling. It's like the weirdest thing. I was telling I think my brother about it. It's crazy, man. All right. Negative reaction here, chat. So 1-hour chart, just swipe these previous lows over here. And if you guys kind of notice, we are also back inside of that range that we were in, guys, pre-market, right? Looking to the left. So we need to hold 24,700, guys. That's the low of the ORB. You definitely don't want to see that level get breached, in my opinion. This 15-minute candle has about 50 seconds left. And it's looking like it's gonna close bearish, but we'll, got about 30 seconds. We'll see what happens. 5-minute candle's having some issues, guys. So we are in a range. We are range bound once again, chat. We had the high put in up here at 24,984. And we have got right back into the range that we've been stuck in since basically 4:30 this morning, guys. You gotta love it. We're in a big old range. Miguel, good morning. D-Money, hey, what's up? How are you? Good morning. 30-minute candle, inside candle. Yeah, we're inside of the previous 30-minute candle, if that's what you're referring to, but it remains to be seen how we react. So what I would be looking for now, guys, the daily chart, it is bullish. It's still bullish. 4-hour candle is not bullish. It's bearish right now. A lot of time left, obviously, over 3 hours and 44 seconds. So yeah, I mean, if we turn bullish, this is gonna basically form a nice bottom wick on the 4-hour chart, and then it's gonna expand to the upside, right? But we'll see what happens here, guys, as we approach the bottom of this range that we've been kind of hanging out in. So we had a pop above the range, guys, putting that high at 24,984, and then we pull back inside the range. So now, you know, if you're a range trader, you're looking to buy the bottom of the range and sell the top of the range. But just a reminder, chat, we do have a giveaway today. We got 20 accounts we're going to give away just for rocking out with D-Money as we wait for this 5-minute chart to show something convincing for me to want to enter a trade. So these pops, guys, there's meat on the bones right now for this trade, possibly to the upside, chat. Maybe we challenge like 870. This thing pops so quick, but just look at the previous candle, guys. To the left. This is the candle, so because we're range bound right now, chat, right? So these little pops are what the market's giving right now, right? Kind of like you get a pop to the upside, then it sells off. So yeah, this is very, very strange that we were not able to continue and take out 25,000. But when you're in a range like this, chat, it kind of turns into a scalp mode, right? Because that's all the market's giving, right? Or you wait for a break of the range, or you wait for something showing you that they are taking over, either bulls or bears. And there's that 30-minute chart again, guys, trying to push up. 30-minute chart is trying to expand higher, guys. So I would say above 872, maybe we go up and re-challenge those previous highs put in. Look at this candle. Look at the 5-minute candle, guys. Like I said, right? Some meat on the potato. Meat and potatoes there. As far as having some potential to try to pop those highs. So this reminds me, this is deja vu, chat, of yesterday, right? This is deja vu. You couldn't write this script if you tried, guys. That it's literally doing almost identical to yesterday. So the higher time frame, guys, 30-minute chart is trying to push to the upside. So like I said, keep an eye out above 870. Might get a pop really quick up to 983, trying to retest it, right? If they can get it going. So I'm very curious to see how this 30-minute candle closes out. Hey D, I flirted with the idea of making out the 5-minute RB. Yeah, I mean, it's a preference thing. Depending on which one you want to trade, right? Some people love the 15-minute, guys. So How many trades you took so far, D-Money? I took a ORB long, right? Opening range break on a 5-minute chart long. I took a breakout on the next candle high that I kind of talked about, right? When PW was on. And I would say here, guys, this 30-minute chart, look at the 30-minute candle now, chat. So there's the pop that I talked about, right? It's happening real quick, guys. I would be apt to say that we're gonna probably try to push these highs, guys, up to maybe 984. Took a quick long there as well. That was the level I called out, guys. Right, that pop. I just want continuation here. See if we get it or if it's gonna pull back now. But the 30-minute chart looks good, but I need momentum to step in and take us higher, guys. So if it pulls back, then I'll exit the trade. But the 30-minute chart looks bullish. Right? That 30-minute chart looks super bullish, guys. So I just want continuation to pop up here. There you go. There's over 10 points. And I want more, but we'll see. This thing stalls out on me, guys. All right, there's 10 points. Let's see if it keeps pushing. Man, this price action is crazy, guys. Oh. So the 30-minute candle looks super bullish, guys, but you need strength to take us higher. Right? It has a nice bottom wick. There's over there was right at 15 points, guys. So if you took the trade and you closed it out, you're up probably 15 points. I'm getting a pullback here, so I closed. Man. You gotta love it. Yeah. That 30-minute candle, guys. Right back down. So I think I was up 15 points, and then you had a rejection of the level. So have to see what happens now. And it still looks, I mean, you got 5 minutes and 40 seconds left, guys, on this 30-minute candle. So we'll see what happens here. Look at the reaction here, guys. Today it's a crap shot. Yeah. No follow through. But it looked pretty convincing to want to snap those highs up there, right? And head up towards the previous highs put in on the ORB candle. But you don't always get what you want, guys. I mean, that pullback was quick. Man, this is crazy price action, chat. All right, We'll take it off, guys, right? That's enough. What a crazy, what a crazy, some crazy movement, guys. All right, so now the 30-minute candle wants to go, right? So keep an eye out if it continues, guys. Wouldn't be surprised if they pop these highs at 980. Cray, man. I mean, it's like that 30-minute candle, guys. The bottom wick is like telling for me that they want it to go higher, right? So once it kind of tapped that EMA, added one contract and wrote that thing back up. So, and then there's the pop. There's the pop, guys. Oh, you gotta love it. Let's go. All right, so let's break this down, guys. Hold on 1 second. Pull this up. 1 second, chat. 99. All right, so man. So these accounts, guys, I didn't have the trade copier on, and I feel like we're headed higher at this point, to be honest. You got two accounts. I didn't have the trade copier on, guys, so I had to trade these basically individual today, right? I mean, it is what it is. So that was my bad. But either way, I'm up about $3,000, guys. So we'll see what else we can get. Cray with little Ray. Oh, poor you, only 2,000? Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not saying poor me. I'm just saying it sucks when you don't have your trade copier on. All right, there's the pop above 900, guys. So yeah, this current 4-hour candle, in my opinion, looks crazy because of the bottom wick. That's super bullish, guys. But you got a lot of time left, right? You got a lot of time. It's over 3 hours and 30 minutes left on the current 4-hour candle. You miss 3K, yeah. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, right? But it happens, guys. It happens. I've done that multiple times, and it probably won't be the last time, to be honest. All right, 30-minute candle closed, and it closed bullish. This is your 30-minute chart. So you will want a push down like it did. It formed a bottom wick, guys, and now you want to see expansion, up to this 985, right? So it forms a bottom wick, pushes down, forms a nice bottom wick, and then pops above 917. So if it pops 917, guys, I would say look out for at least a 67-point pop to the upside, right? Which would put us at that opening range candles high. What do I think about Top Steps new consistency path to payout? How is it different? Yeah, I don't I'll be honest, guys, we don't work with Top Step, so I don't have any Top Step accounts, obviously, so I have zero input on Top Step, guys. Just being honest. So I would keep an eye out for the break of 24,916, guys. That's the previous 30-minute candles high. So if they can push price above that level, then I would say that longs to 983 could be in play. If you're long, you're dead. Yeah, well, I'm not long right now. I'm just calling out what I see, guys, from a price action standpoint, right? You had this little consolidation range that got broken to the upside, chat. So whether you see that or not, I mean, that's what I'm seeing on the chart, right? Trading is subjective, chat. You might see something else, but I'm seeing a pop above 920 area, or the high of that previous candle, that we're gonna head up and try to test 983. That's what I'm seeing, guys. If it doesn't break the previous candle's high, then we're right back inside the range again, right? I mean, that's pretty basic, guys. So that's how I would have to play it. All right, guys, do me a solid. If you haven't already, hit the like button, guys. All right, there's a pop of the high. So 918, guys, right? The pop. Gonna try long here, guys, on that pop, right? See if we get continuation. All right, there's over 10 points. Let's go, baby. Come on, guys. 963, guys, could be a target. There's over 15 points. Let's go, baby. Come on, man. All right, so you can take profit whenever you feel you want to do so, guys, right? You had 15 points on the call out. 963, there's 15 points. Will be an area that they probably want to push it to on that nice little pop, right? Wanted to move it. So back above, let me put that back in. Sorry, guys. So if it gets back above that high, I'll be back long, guys, right? we'll keep an eye on it. I'll switch back to it. 935. All right, so you had 15 points on that call out, guys, and I do feel that it's gonna, I would say keep an eye out. You need momentum to kind of take us higher. So if you took a scalp on that trade, you probably made 15 plus points, and then now you're looking for a break of 936, and that will probably take us up to 980. 30-minute candle, in my opinion, guys, we're wicking out of that range. So that, to me, is bullish so far. Obviously, if we get back inside of the ORB, then we're ranging, right? We're not going to expand. So that's how I would have to play it. The bottom wick basically tells you that bulls are trying to step in and take this thing higher, guys. And you might get a pop, right? You just need follow through. That's the thing. So you want follow through here. But I would say if they can get this thing going, guys, keep an eye out for 964. That's the 50 EMA on the 30-minute chart that we're looking at. Can you copy trade? Can you paper trade on Trader Rate Prop? I think you can if you have a. So if you're trying to open up like a live account, they have a trial period, I think, where you can paper trade. $25.50. Yeah, I agree, Betsy. Yeah. It's gonna probably pop that. I would have to say, right? That's just the initial target, guys, because that's the 50 EMA on the 30-minute chart. That's what I'm pointing out, right? Because a lot of times you'll have like a reaction back the opposite direction. So that's why that would be like an initial target. But yeah, I mean, you can get up to this psychological number, guys, is 25,000. Right? So like we know that. Still got a ton of time left on this current candle as well. Hey D, I think you can have a paper trading account for a small fee. Yeah, you're more aware of it than me, so that could be right. So keep an eye on the 30-minute chart, guys. Right, I see that reaction out of that consolidation level. So, because what I'm saying, right, this is the 15-minute chart. You see how you had a pop to the upside. We came back inside the range. Now you got to pop back out of the range. So obviously for bulls, in my opinion, to continue higher, guys, they want to send this thing now, right? And go up and re-challenge those highs. So you had somebody caught 18 points. Drop a W in the chat, guys, if you are green on the day and you made some money rocking out with the D-Money show. Just curious, how we looking out there? As we wait to see what this 30-minute candle does. It's Friday, guys. We're just trying to make a little money. And man, I see a lot of, man, it's crazy, man. Guys, I see a lot of W's in the chat. That's cray with Lil Ray Ray. Do me a solid, guys, if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Looks like we're at 1,900 likes, guys. So we ended yesterday's stream, I think, with 2,700 likes. So do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button, guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel. you know what to do. I do feel like they want to send us higher. But remains to be seen how this 30-minute candle is going to close out, guys. Right? So I want to see how this 30-minute candle closes. And basically, guys, it's just trying to anticipate, right? As a trader, you're trying to anticipate the next move. And right now, we're getting a bullish reaction out of the consolidation range. So we'll see how this candle closes. You got about 3 minutes and 10 seconds left, guys, on the current candle. So if they drop this, guys, right back inside the ORB, we're in for a range bound market, maybe for a while, right? So let's go. We'll have to see how this thing pops off, but there you go. Let's go, baby. Come on, guys. All right, so the high, guys, was 24,945, and I was saying keep an eye out for that 980 level. I mean, you got 2 minutes left, but would not be surprised if they pop it here, chat. Somebody was telling me that it was time to go short, but when you see a consolidation range and you see a pop outside to the upside, right? Uppers, guys, you get a retracement and you get a push back outside the range to the upside, guys. That's not telling me to go short. That's basically telling me that they're trying to take price higher. So based on how I trade, right? I'll say that. You got 1 minute left on this current candle. All right, so now the 15-minute chart, guys. Somebody said the algo is coming up. Yeah, you're getting ready for that 1050 time, that 1050 time period, guys. And a lot of times you get some momentum stepping into the market, no doubt about it. I mean, these bottom wicks, there's nothing telling me to be short bias right now, right? These bottom wicks on these bullish candles, that's telling me that every time bears try to take this thing lower, guys, the bulls step in and buy price right back up to the upside, right? That's what I'm seeing so far. Like I said, if we curl back over, guys, and we drop back below 24,887, for me, that's a different story, guys. Right? That's a different story. But if we can't get back below the ORB high of on the 5-minute chart of 24,887, then I can't be bearish, guys, because we're hanging out above an opening range. So be curious to see how this candle closes on a 1 hour chart. So if you notice here, nice bottom wick, guys. Nice bottom wick on the 4 hour chart. Look at this bottom wick. And like I said earlier, chat, 25,121 is the 4 hour charts. $14 EMA as we try to push higher. All right, guys, so never fear, the giveaway is near. So like I said earlier, guys, we are giving away, as you get more upside there, we are giving away 20 Lucid accounts today, chat. 20 Lucid accounts for rocking out with D-Money Solo Dolo for the week. You're able to head over to onlypropfirms.com/giveaways. There's your pump to the upside, guys. So we talked about the giveaway at 9 o'clock. It has been closed off, guys. At this point, we're waiting for the email confirmation of the names that have been selected. So just got confirmation on that. So we are waiting. Giveaway is closed at this point, guys. We called it out at 9 o'clock. I talked about it multiple times, and we're waiting for the names here. So you're gonna see the names come across the screen shortly. And we just hit basically 962, guys, as we expand to the upside. So whoever is saying to go short, I love you. Very choppy. Yeah, but I mean, it's not, I mean, you're right. I mean, I'm not gonna lie on that. It's not you. I mean, we would love clean price action every day, guys, right? But we know that that's not the case. So the only thing you can do on your end is basically control your take profit area, your stop loss, and your entry, right? That's all. Those are the things that you can control, guys. 4 hour chart, it's still bullish. A lot of time left though, right? Over 3 hours left, guys. So there's a lot of time left on the higher time frame candles. 1 hour chart, I want to see how this candle closes, guys, because if it closes above the 50 EMA, in my opinion, that's super bullish. And that also breaks it out of that range on some of these lower time frames, right, to the upside. So we'll see how this candle closes. We got a little bit over 10 minutes left on the 1 hour candle. The white box, yeah. So the white box, guys, is basically this range that I have drawn out on that you're looking at here. That's the white box you're seeing behind me, guys. That's just a range, right? That's the range that we've been in, guys, since like 5 o'clock in the morning. And then you had the 9:30 candle on the 15-minute chart, right? If you want to map it out, we finally broke out of that range to the upside. Now you can kind of see it right here. Like, is this some kind of double top that's forming? Because guess what? We are right back inside of the range from 5 a.m., guys. I love you. And this is at 10:50 time, right? So we're in that last 10 minutes of the 1 hour candle, guys. And a lot of times you get a lot of volatility, you get reversals, etc. So we'll see what happens here. Four-hour looks like it wants to go bearish. Yeah, it's not looking too hot, guys, right? And remember, guys, this is what I was saying earlier. Like, you have to be fluid. You have to be able to pivot as a trader, right? Like if momentum shifts the opposite direction, or if maybe Trump comes out and he does a tweet on something, right? Or a news candle comes out and it changes the momentum in the market the opposite direction. I mean, the only way you're going to make money is if you're able to pivot. So I'm curious to see how this 1 hour candle closes. Right now, yeah, this could be like a M pattern, guys. Right? You see this? You see how it's forming like an M pattern? Price went up, came down, went up, and then comes down and drops lower. That's an M pattern, right? So let's see what happens here. But we are right back inside of the 5-minute opening range. And we're right back inside of the 15-minute opening range as well, guys. You gotta love it. Oh man, the M pattern's telling us to go work at McDonald's after making us all liquidity. Yeah. So I mean, you got to take what you can get in the market, chat, right? I mean, it's if they're gonna, but we're right back in that range. And PW had a good point, guys. He was like, hey, I'm happy that I took my trade, and then he's out. All right, guys. So there you go. There's the giveaways, top of the screen. There's your winners. So if you're one of the winners, guys, for the Lucid accounts, congrats. If you didn't win, there's always next time, guys. Don't be frustrated. So we gave away, we gave away 20 accounts, guys, right? So I think we've given away at this point 60 accounts this week for Lucid. So AJ came to the BDH on Monday and blessed us with some accounts to give away, guys. So make no mistake about it, we're gonna give them away. So your name, keep an eye out, top of the screen, guys. We got 20 winners. If you did not win this time, keep entering the giveaway, guys, because I guarantee you that some of the 20 people that won today, guys, it was their first time winning a giveaway. So and it looks like we gave out total about 75 accounts for the week. So you gotta love it, guys. Where do I get the account? Yeah, so you're gonna get an email from onlypropfirms.com, guys. So if your name is listed up top, guys, you're gonna get a notification email from onlypropfirms.com. let's go. What up with these sell-offs, D-Money? Yeah, we're ranging, guys. Right? I mean, that's like I said, right? If price curled back over and went right back inside of the opening range, like, then that's confirming that we're ranging. I mean, there's not much you can do about it, right? I mean, it's Friday, chat. Sometimes the price action on Friday is not the greatest. I mean, that 1 hour candle right now, so far, I mean, you got 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. Doesn't look too hot, guys. It's looking like indecision, right? Even though it's trying to close bullish. We'll see how it closes out. Got a double top formation right now on the 15-minute chart starting to form, guys, right? This is your 15-minute chart. You see a double top. You had a break outside of the range to the upside, and then you got a double top right above the range. So, like it broke out of. So, you got to love it. You got to love it, guys. Plus 700 points overnight. Yep, exactly, guys. So the issue here too, Chad, is that you got to keep in mind, and we talked about that pre-market, you had a pretty extensive move to the upside overnight. So if you map out from last night, guys, from the lows down here, to the high, guys, that's a 744 point move, right? So some stalling could be expected here at this point, right? It's not out of the ordinary for it to stall now after a pretty big move to the upside. So you got some people probably doing some profit taking going into the weekend. Make no mistake about that, guys, as well. D, I took the double wick, 50 EMA, 5 minutes, expected higher low, and the delta almost gave a divergence. Please stream always in the mornings. We love your calmness and strategy. Hey, I appreciate that. But yeah, guys, so next week PW's back, and he typically does the 9 a.m. guys. So keep an eye out. You know, obviously when PW is fishing or, you know, doing some racing, guys, or you have something going on, I'll be streaming at 9 a.m. So, but if PW is streaming, guys, at 9 a.m., then I'll come on immediately after PW chat, right? So yeah, right now, what time does PW what time does PW typically end his streaming? Yeah, so typically, guys, right now, the way that, all right, so structure wise, guys, typically I would be coming on at 11 a.m. PW obviously typically does a 9 a.m. stream, right? So we'll see what the schedule is, guys. Keep an eye out on the channel. Obviously, typically on Sundays, we update the page with whoever's going to be doing the 9 a.m. open for Monday, right? So you'll know soon enough, guys, who's going to be doing the open on Monday. All right, so, and when I say open, I mean the 9 a.m. block, guys. Right back outside the range. Let's go. So yeah, I mean, this is all right. So let's check the 1 hour chart, guys. So the 1 hour candle was able to close bullish. It closed above the 50 EMA, which in my opinion is bullish, guys, because it closed above that range, right, that it was stuck in since 5 a.m. that I talked about. It closed above the 5-minute opening range high on the higher time frame. But we are currently still below the 15-minute opening range, guys. And I think at this point, what I'm gonna do here is map out the 15-minute ORB just so we have context, guys, so we kind of know where we're at. The high was 930, right? All right, so that's your opening range high. 15-minute chart. So we are still inside the opening range. But we are above all 3 EMAs. So it's like we're definitely in a strange area, guys. We're above all 3 EMAs on the 15-minute chart, which is technically bullish. And you got a bullish EMA cross on the 5-minute chart. So I would not be looking to get short here. Not as of yet, right? You could even maybe expect a pop up here. So there's different ways to play this, guys. You can be looking for longs above the ORB high of 24,930. As we approach that level like now, right? Basically on a break of the opening range high of 930, you could be looking for longs and a closer. You want a closer above it, guys, right? To be honest, you want a closer above 930 to kind of show that they're willing to take this thing higher. So you got double tops, triple tops up top. You got bottoms down here, right? You got lows, higher low, and we got expansion here. So something's coming, chat. Something's coming, right? D-Money, can you set OCO orders when copy trading with Tradeovate? It won't let me. So I know you can do bracket orders. But hold on one second. I'm trying to see how this candle. I'm keeping an eye out here, guys. This is bullish in my opinion, right? This is bullish here. So I'll pop here and then maybe 25,000, right? If the momentum can continue. So you want to closure above the opening range, guys, that 24,930. So I'm keeping an eye out on this candle to see if it can close above. You got about 35 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. Because if they can keep this above finally the opening range, guys, then maybe the momentum steps in and takes us towards that 25,000 level pretty quickly. All right, closed above it, guys. So that to me is bullish and show some strength potentially in the market here to want to try to challenge the high of 24,984 up to obviously 25,000 area, guys, right? Which is the psychological number, even number, right? It just popped the previous candle's high. It popped the highs over here. So maybe you get some kind of push down for some kind of bottom wick, and then we tell the bear, see you later. So we are early in the 1 hour candle, guys, right? But you got a nice bottom wick on the current 1 hour candle off of the 50 EMA, which is typically a support level if we're going to remain bullish. So I think the safest way to play this, guys, is potential long above 970, the break of this current candle's high. And there it is, guys. That happened so quick, guys, right? Let's go, baby! Come on, man. All right. I'll take the 15 points, guys. On a pop to the upside. And I would say probably 25,000 is coming. There you go. There's a few. There you go, guys. Right, 994. You gotta love it. You gotta love it, chat. I love you. And in a nasty market, guys, where we're kind of ranging like this, you got to take what you can get, guys, because this is nasty price action right now. So, gonna be content here. All right, so that's 4,000 on the day, guys. You gotta love it. So, and the thought process on the trade was the previous 1 hour candle had a nice reaction off the 50 EMA, right? It price opened up, pushed down, formed the bottom wick, guys, right off the 50 EMA, and then expanded higher. Five-minute chart had the same reaction off the 50 EMA and pushed to the upside, guys. So that was a safe trade, right? You wanted price on the current 5-minute candle to push down, form some kind of bottom wick, and then push up, put me into the trade above 960. And then if you kind of notice, that was a 35-point pop if you took the whole move. So let's go. Drop a W in the chat, guys, if you took that call out for the long. We just out here trying to make a little money. Got over 40 points, had a limit at 945. Nice. Yeah, guys, so it's kind of interesting though, right? It's kind of like it's taken a while. Obviously 25,000 is a nice psychological number, guys, that you would I mean, I would find it hard to believe that we don't pop 25,000. Right? Just because of a nice, right? even number, guys, that a lot of people probably got some stops at, etc., right? Profit taking and all that. So, but we'll see. But yeah, definitely not the cleanest price action today, guys, right? I mean, you can see that on the chart. You got a nasty range here. You got like an M pattern that formed, and then you got to pop right out of the M pattern back to the upside with a new high put in. So this isn't clean, like ideal A+ setup price action, guys. So this is where, you know, if you're gonna trade it, you're probably smart to take what you can get, right, in a market like this, because the price action doesn't necessarily line up the way that you would like it to line up, meaning that you got higher highs being put in, higher lows, etc., guys, right? It's a little sloppy. So, but there you go, trying to approach 25,000. Hey, D-Money, I learned a lot from you. Thanks. What are all the time frames you look at every day? Can you make a video about your chart setup? Yeah, so there's content already uploaded on the page. Make no mistake about it, guys. We got a lot more content coming. So that's one of the goals for the year, guys, is we're gonna drop a lot more content, educational as well. So, but yeah, so I leverage the 1450 200 EMA. I'm a momentum trader, so I'm looking, but I leverage the EMAs, guys, as confluence, because a lot of times when prices and momentum in one direction, the EMAs are going to be respected, guys, right? So if I'm bullish, ideally you want to see a bullish EMA cross. And if you notice here, so this was earlier, this was 4 o'clock in the morning, guys. We had a bullish EMA cross above the 1450 and 200 EMA, right? So that's telling you that there's a lot of bullish momentum in the market. And if you kind of notice, and obviously I did not trade 5 o'clock in the morning, guys, but you see how price comes back to the EMA and then it pushes back the opposite direction. In between the EMAs, pushes back the opposite direction. Right below the EMAs, you got like triple bottom formation, double bottom formation kind of form, and then you get a reaction. So that's what you're looking for if you're bullish, right? You want the EMAs to align. We just hit 25,000, guys. Perfectly, right? Current 5-minute candle just tapped 25,003. So yeah, daily candle, guys. So keep in mind, like I said, right, when we started the stream, I pointed out the daily level to the left that was kind of sitting here, right? You had a bullish reaction back the opposite direction. That was on November 21st, guys, right? We dipped down into that candle and then we had a bullish reaction right back up. So would not be surprised if over the next few days we're sitting at 25,400 level plus, because that's the daily candle's 14 EMA, guys, right? Right now, 4-hour chart is looking super bullish, guys. Super bullish. Nice bottom wick on the current 4-hour candle. $50 EMA on the 4-hour chart, sitting at 25,348. So that's interesting, guys. Finally broke out of that range now, right? We had a retracement down inside of the ORB, hung out there for a while, and now we're expanding back to the upside higher, guys. So yesterday's daily high 25,169 could be in play. All right, so what do you think the next price point will be? Well, I mean, we just tapped 25,000, guys. So now I think it's smart to look for a reaction. You want to see what kind of reaction level, you know, what kind of reaction price has at that level, right? Because that's a nice mental level, guys, 25,000, right? See how we're getting a pullback right now? That doesn't mean that the trend has shifted bearish now. It just simply means that it's probably smart to wait to see how price reacts. Now that 25,000 has been taken out. Maybe you get a retracement and then you get a continuation to the upside. Let me grab a water check. All right, so yeah, see how you're getting this bearish reaction, guys? This is what I was saying, right? It's probably smart to wait to see now how price reacts. Oh man, somebody said rich water. Oh man. All right, so we had price expand, take out 26,000 level, guys. The high of the candle was 25,000 level, right? 25,012.25. You're getting a pullback now. 15-minute candle just open, guys. The previous 15-minute candle is extremely bullish. So if this is going to continue, you want price to push down. Form some kind of bottom wick. And then expand higher, ideally. If it pushes all the way back down, guys, inside of the opening range high, based off the 15-minute candle of 24,930, then that's going to be comical, right? Oh, man, you got to love it. Maybe an equal low? Maybe equal lows? Oh, you're saying like a reversal down, form equal lows, and then push back up? Is that what you're saying? A possibility. I mean, so on the this is your 5-minute chart, guys. So you had a break above like this high from 950. And price is trying to expand back higher. I would say that, you know, I mean, this 15-minute candle right now it's doing exactly what you would want, guys. If you're bullish, you want a nice bottom wick to form, and then you want expansion to the upside, right? I mean, we finally broke out of that range. I would just need to see something convincing, guys. that would kind of want me to join the party up here, right? So I would prefer a little bit deeper retracement. Price comes down, forms like an equal low, bullish engulfing candle, and then we go higher, right? But you might just expand higher now. I mean, that's happening, guys. 30-minute candle looks very bullish. 15-minute candle looks great. So there's nothing. So this could be one of those situations, guys, where we're just gonna grind up to 25,169, which is yesterday's daily candles high. She gone. So somebody out there was telling me that it was time for shorts earlier, guys. Remember that? And it's not to harp on anything, but that's why I always say, guys, trading is subjective, right? Like it's about what you see on the chart. I just saw us basically breaking out of a range to the upside, guys. And once that happened, because we had a push higher, we had a retracement. We had a push back up. We had a retracement. We had a push back up outside of the ORB. So that to me was bullish, guys. $15-minute chart looks pretty good. The only issue now is, you know, where would you put your stop, like on the 15-minute candle? I mean, you can measure this out. If it was from the bottom of the wick to the ORB, that's a 40-point stop, right? So that would be kind of wide. So safer trade would be the 5-minute chart, guys, and basically putting your stop below the previous candle's low. Because if it breaks the previous candle's low, as an example, then you know that the trend to the upside short term is over, right? Maybe a little bit deeper retracements coming before more expansion to the upside. So that's how I would kind of control the stop, because as an example, right? If you got in on the retracement down here on this current 5-minute candle, guys, the low was like 987 and your stop would have been 13 points, 14 points. And if you look at the upside potential, guys, that was almost a 50-point pop to the upside. So that's great risk reward. What about fair value gaps or checking volume? Do you believe in any of that? Yeah, I don't use fair value gaps or volume. I don't. But I'm not the streamer, guys, that's going to tell you that something's not going to work. That's not what I'm saying. I'm a believer that when prices and momentum, there's a lot of indicators out there that will work, guys. So if price is trending with momentum to the upside, as an example, price is putting in higher highs and higher lows, there's a lot of things out there that's going to work, guys. Off the ground, D-Money, thanks for breaking down the market for a student to understand it. Today, 300 across 8 accounts, $2,400. What job pays that? Hey, congrats. I'm happy for you, off the ground. You said following Jerome doesn't work, but he's in Costa Rica right now. Yeah, I never said it didn't work, guys. I said he was in Costa Rica. I literally said he was in Costa Rica, chat. So if you haven't checked it out, you can go to where'sjerome.com. And he's clearly in Costa Rica, chat. You gotta love it. So if you guys spot Jerome, or if you think you saw somebody that resembles Jerome, guys, you're able to submit basically a location, a description, and your email address, and we'll get the authorities on him, guys. Try to get this guy arrested. Oh man, you gotta love it. So yeah, guys, when you get a chance, take a look, right? Check out the site. It's interactive, guys, so it's cool if we can get some interaction there, where you guys are able to join in on the party, right? If you think that you saw Jerome or somebody that looks like a Jerome, guys, you're able to drop a location, a description, and your email address. And like I said, we'll get the authorities. We'll get the authorities on it. ASAP. Let's go. Oh, man. You got to love it, guys. So, yeah, right now, I mean, this would be like one of those situations, right? Where, like I said, if you're trying to go long here, guys, my stop would have to be below the previous candle's low, right? So in this case, my stop would be 987, anticipating that we're going to respect that previous candle's low and we're going to push up higher. So because every time frame right now is, I mean, 15-minute candle now doesn't look too hot, right? It's indecision. It already snapped the previous candle's high, guys, and it's starting to pull back. So that's a little concerning, to be honest, on the 15-minute chart. 30-minute chart has 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. It's bullish. 1 hour candle's bullish. 4 hour candle's bullish. And we know that the daily candle's bullish. So the only time frame right now, guys, that doesn't align pretty much is the 15-minute candle. Right? 5-minute candle as well, right? Those two candles are, and you just broke the low of the previous candle, guys, right? So maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit deeper retracement is coming before the continuation to the upside. That's how I would have to read that, guys. So I will wait for a deeper retracement possibly, and then look for maybe some clues that they're ready, that the bulls are ready to take us higher, right? Maybe equal lows, bullish engulfing candle, right? We come down maybe to the 14 EMA and form out some higher lows, etc., guys. That's what I would be looking for myself personally. Apex is not listed as a prop firm when I try to set up Tradevate prop. How do you set up Tradevate prop with Apex? Yeah, it's automatically gonna you just log in, right? You just log in. If Tradevate prop is available for the prop firm that you're using, it's gonna give you that screen to log in. Let me check something real quick. Yeah, Apex just logs you in automatically. It doesn't say it. Doesn't say Tradevate prop. So you just log in. Like you normally would on Tradevate account, guys. If prop is available, it's gonna literally say Tradevate prop, right? When you log in. So nothing to be worried about. You can use a regular Tradevate. Buy chat, market ranging. God bless you all. Yeah, it's ranging right now. It is. So yeah, guys, I mean, but hey, nevertheless, we're green. It's 11:30 and the market, it's hanging out right below 25,000. You got a 30-minute candle that's going to close, chat, with some bullish momentum, in my opinion, right? It is going to close with some bullish momentum. This area on the 30-minute chart, there was a reaction back the opposite direction the last time we were in this range. So remains to be seen if we can get some momentum to take us above 25,056 as that new 30-minute candle just opened, and we got a push of about 20 points to the upside, guys. So yeah, I mean, nothing wrong at this point, guys, with being patient and kind of letting the market decide if they want to take price higher. Right, that's basically what you're waiting for if you're trying to go long. I mean, this candle, the previous 5-minute candle, guys, that bottom wick is a little interesting, guys, right? Because it's like, hey, never fear, the bulls are still here. You got a 28-point wick on the bottom of the previous 5-minute candle. So, but ideally you want to start seeing higher lows, higher highs, guys. On the lower time frame, right? That would match the higher time frame, telling you that price is going to continue higher. 15-minute chart right now, it was bullish, but it closed as an indecision candle because you got a nice size wick at the top and the bottom, guys. They look almost even in size, and you got a small candle body. So, I mean, yeah, you could get a pop here. You could get a pop. But, you know, the question is going to be, where would you put your stop, right? You got to keep that in mind. But, yeah, it's trying to expand to the upside. It's just a little sloppy, guys, the price action, right? That's what I'm seeing right now. Can you have a personal account and a Lucid account on Tradeovate at the same time? You can, but you're gonna have to trade them separately because you can't, right? So a personal account's gonna have a different account number and all of that stuff. So you're gonna have to. You can open. So what you could do is you can open 2 tabs on, like, if you're trading on, let's say you're trading on a map book as an example, you can open up 2 tabs and have 1 tab for your personal account and 1 tab for the Lucid account, if that makes any sense. But you can't copy trade them both at the same time using Tradeovate. Long looks good. Yeah, I mean, it's there. I mean, I'm not bearish by any means, guys. I'm not bearish by any means, right? It's hard to be bearish when we just broke out of a consolidation range that we were stuck in since 5 a.m., right? So I'm not bearish. But when you start seeing these pullbacks, 30 plus points, and then pop right back up, your entry has to be on point for you to not get basically chopped, right? Or shaken out of your position. But yeah, I'm definitely bullish, chat. It's just a matter of the further we get away, guys, the way that I trade, the further we get away from the EMAs, like the, you know, your stop is, you know, I'm always trying to measure my stop, guys. So like, where's my stop going to be? Okay, on this trade, it would have been 20 points. Right, which is not bad, and the pop to the upside was right at 20 points, so you're risking 20 to make 20. So that's not bad, guys. In my opinion, it's not bad at all. As we get more push to the upside here, right? We just hit 25,030, and I kind of notated it earlier, guys, that on a higher time frame, you got the highs up here at 60 level that needs to get breached, and then if that breaks, more upside is on the way. Yesterday's daily candle, guys, $25,169. So that's what I would keep an eye out for, right? Could be possible. But yeah, I'm definitely not bearish, guys. I'm bullish overall. As I say that, we get more pump to the upside, right? So pretty good week, guys, I think, right? How are you guys feeling, right? As we try to approach that upper level of 25,060. How are you guys feeling today, chat? For the week. So I feel like a pretty good week from a streaming standpoint, guys. I feel like, right? So what do you think of highs for monthly highs? Excellent week, all-time highs. Crush combines got some crush combines get smoked. Insane. Nice. I had my biggest week ever. 78,000 made, 55,000 in payouts. Hey, trade props. Congrats. I'm happy for you, man. Or ma'am, right? So I don't want to disrespect you if you're a female, because I don't know, right? That name doesn't tell me if you're a male or a female. So if you're a male and if you're a female and I called you man, I apologize. Not trying to be disrespectful. I'm up 1,600. Nice. End of week total green. 5 days up $2,500. Let's go. Yo, D-Money, I won the giveaway. What platform should I log into? The only one that sent code for. I'm so lost. So Tradevate prop is we use Tradevate, guys, here at the BDH. So easy to use. Nah, I'm a dude, bro. Yeah, I just you know, I didn't want to be disrespectful, right? If you were a female, so. But congrats, I'm happy for you, man. Honestly, I'm happy for you. Thank God Apex for 80% for 90% off this week. Past some evals and blew some. Yeah, sometimes that happens. Great week with the D-man. Hey, I appreciate it. D, we love you. You always talk like HR is listening. Oh man, guys. Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh man, guys, I'm just being myself, to be honest, though, right? So. All right, we're hanging out. 25,040. You gotta love it, chat. The accounts are green. Up 4,000. Right, so not disappointed in that, guys. We had a nice opening range kind of formation that played out to the upside, right? We got a lot of bullish momentum. PW even caught 10,000 on that pop to the upside on the opening range. So if we kind of go back and look at the 5-minute ORB, cray with little Ray. So if you're wondering how we trade the opening range, guys, typically what I'll say is, you're looking for momentum. If you trade the ORB, the time frame is just a difference, right? For some people, because some people trade the 1-minute opening range, some people trade 5 minutes, some people trade 15-minute opening range. This is your opening range candle, guys, right? You had a sell-off at open, push down, expansion higher, waited for price to basically close out, come down, form a bottom wick, and expand higher. Caught some of that pump to the upside, and then took some other trades on the way up, right? So this is it's very interesting, guys, as far as, you know, are we gonna hang out here now right above 25,000, or are we gonna continue higher, right? We're coming up on lunchtime, and sometimes during that period you get a little bit of a slowdown, guys, but that does not mean that has to happen today, because we're trying hard to push through that 60 level, and if that happens on the 1 hour chart, guys, you got a lot of like these wicks up here that need to get ran, right? If the momentum is going to continue to the upside. Look at all these wicks up here, guys, on the 1 hour chart, right? All these wicks. So this is like one of those setups, guys, where you kind of put the trade on and put your stop loss in and let it ride, right? See if it'll push higher, maybe up to 25,100 level. Every time frame on a higher time frame standpoint is bullish. 1 hour is bullish, 4 hours bullish, daily candles bullish, 30-minute candles not bullish, the 15-minute candles bullish. So there's nothing right now saying to go short or be short bias, guys. It's just a matter now if you're content with what you made on the day or if you're still trying to take more trades. The problem is the 60-point wicks. Yeah, but on a 5-minute chart, guys, you're not getting... You know, I'm looking at the 5-minute chart right now, right? The 5-minute chart doesn't have 60-point wicks, guys. Except for you had a nice rejection wick here that was about 30 points. And then you had expansion higher, right? So it all depends now of, like I said, guys, to be honest, if you're green on the day and it's Friday, nothing wrong with securing the bag. Like I don't have FOMO, guys, like trading up here, right? Because, and what I mean by that, chat, we're hanging out now. We're 235 points above the opening range, so you got to keep that in mind. We've already had an expansion, guys, overnight as well. So if you map out the total from Asia session, hanging out down here to the highs, that's an 800 plus point pop to the upside, guys. So just be mindful that there's been a lot of upside put in. Doesn't mean that it can't continue, but it's Friday. Locked in 1,500 for the day. We're done. Thank you, D-Money. Hey, nice, Bosh. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, guys. D-Money, are we going to have D-Money solo session with us next week as well? Yeah, I'm going to be solo next week, guys. I just don't know the time. Well, I'll take that back because PW sometimes switches it up, guys. But as of right now, we'll probably be streaming separately, but I don't know the time yet because if he's doing the 9 a.m. session, guys, I'm going to come on directly after PW, right? So kind of talked about that earlier. So typically he does the 9 a.m. obviously. So if he's doing the 9 a.m. session, guys, I'll be coming on directly after PW and we'll go from there. So stay tuned. Never fear. The BDH at full strength next week is near because PW will be back, guys. So let's go. D-Money, which tool do you use to measure your points? Yeah, so I'll show you real quick. So that's so if you come over here, you can't really see the full thing on the left-hand side of the screen, but you can see it here, right? My cursor is over it. It's actually the price range tool. So you see how it says price range? Yeah, that's what you're gonna add to your chart. How much did I make today? Yeah, I'm up $4,000 across 2 accounts, guys. So I didn't have the trade copier on earlier, so I'm up 4,000 on 2 accounts. So, shout out Jay. Hey, D-Money, just received my first $2,000 payout in my bank account thanks to D-Money and PW. Hey, I'm so happy for you, honestly, man. Hey, guys, you know what's crazy? I'm just being honest, chat. So I don't think I'm a perfect trader. I got things I got to work on, guys, and I know PW feels the same way, right? Like we're not claiming to be perfect traders, guys. We're still trying to get better every day as well. But there's nothing better than seeing you guys post when you guys get payouts. Like that makes me so happy, chat. I'm not I'm being honest. So congrats, I'm happy for you. D-Money, will the content posted be labeled as to what it is being taught? Yeah, it's gonna be posted, Tiffany. You can there's content up right now, but there's gonna be more coming. So I got content up right now that talks about how I use the EMAs, what I'm looking for as a momentum trader, stuff like that, opening range. But we'll have more content coming, guys. So just kind of keep an eye out for that. That's one of the focuses for the year that we discussed, that we're gonna definitely be dropping more content. So stay tuned, guys. Next week you'll start seeing more content coming out because we'll have the editor back. He's in Costa Rica with PW. Let's go. So yeah, more content on the way, never fear. How long did it take you? How much time it took you? I've been trading for 10 years, guys. I've been trading for 10 years. So so in that 10 years, there's been a lot of blown accounts. There's been a lot of frustrations. There's been a lot of times I wanted to quit. There's been a lot of times that I doubted myself. There's been a lot of times that I felt like I was the only one that believed in myself, right? Because you get a lot of outside noise, guys, from people that maybe they're telling you, hey, you've been doing this for a long time and you're not seeing results yet. Maybe it's time for you to give up. So, I'm just keeping it 100 with you guys. Greetings from Europe. I like watching you even though I never enter a trade on Friday. Hey, I appreciate that, Cuba. Being profitable is what counts. You teach so many to be better traders. It's on you guys at BDH. Hey, I appreciate that. What did your family or partner say when you started? So yeah, well, my mom, guys, it's like funny, right? Because my mom, when I was like, hey, I'm gonna start trading, and she was like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, I really want to do it full time. And I've been grinding, guys, for 15 years as a store manager, right? And some of these major retailers, right? Walmart, Target, and guys, it's a lot of hours, right? It's a lot of hours and a lot of work. And I was over it, guys, right? Because it's like, why am I working 60, 70 hours a week? And then you got a Walton family, one of the heirs of his fortune, right? Pulling up in a $300 million yacht in Miami, guys, right? And that kind of put everything in context for you. And it doesn't mean you can't make good money, guys. Store managers at Walmart, you can Google it. They make a lot of money, guys. But there's a lot of responsibility and a lot of time that you're sacrificing to make that money. Holidays, right? You're working crazy hours around the holidays, guys. You're missing a lot of events. Your days off are not really your days off because you're getting calls and texts and, oh, this happened in the store today, or we got a visit from, a state agency, or whatever the case may be, guys. And it's not to say, and I said this the other day, this is not to knock anybody, guys, that has a 9 to 5, if that's what you want, right? And I'm kind of looking at price, guys. Longs are in play again, right? Looking like they want expansion to the upside here. On the 5-minute chart, you're getting that basically pattern that you had a retracement down, you had a higher low be put in, and now we're starting to push back to the upside, guys. Maybe going up to retest 51 area or higher. So, yeah, it's not to knock anybody that's content with a 9 to 5, guys, but a lot of times people are content because they're scared to take a risk. And mentally for me, guys, I knew there was something else out there for me, to be honest. I passed my first 50K eval. Thanks, DMONEY. Hey, you did all the work. I didn't hit buy or sell for you, so congrats. Did you go to college? Yeah, I got a 4-year, I got a bachelor's degree, guys, in business management. So yeah, I do have a degree. Got a 4-year degree, chat. I'm educated. I am educated, guys. I am educated. What was my major? Business management. So, all right, as that 5-minute candle tries to expand, guys. So I'm a believer, chat, that basically things in your life, and it hits me, guys, like now, like doing what I'm doing, right? That things in your life actually set you up for, or prepare you for your higher purpose, guys. Right? So like having 300, 400 employees, 500 employees, guys, and public speaking, right? Doing meetings with those associates, right? Trainings, all that stuff I was doing, like that sets you up, chat. So it's like crazy how life works. All right, there's the pump, guys, to the upside. There's the pump there that I talked about, right? Here you go. Is there a reason why you only have 3 accounts linked and not more? Yeah, so I'm purposely trading, limiting how many accounts I'm trading, guys, trying to spread out the risks, right, at once. I do have 20 funded Apex accounts. I was trading silver with those accounts, and then now, obviously, I got to migrate back to NQ because can't trade that right now on Apex, right? So I'll be shifting back to NQ on those accounts. It just depends on what I'm seeing in the market, guys. Right? I mean, that's just how it is. So, AD, you're amazing. I appreciate your trading. Can you please share how you handle health, dental, vision, insurance for your family as a full-time trader? Yeah, so if you're gonna go full-time as a trader, guys, you're basically a 1099. You're self-employed, right? So you got to get that on your own. And I will tell you that it is going to be a lot more expensive for health insurance, guys, right? Because the company, if you're doing strictly self-employed, guys, where you're going out on your own and you're not working for a corporation, as an example, then yeah, it's going to be a lot more expensive. I mean, you can reach out to the same companies, guys. So if you're working for a corporation right now, you're able to reach out and to that, you know, so as an example, United Healthcare or Blue Cross Blue Shield, whatever, right? You can reach out to them directly, guys, and get a quote for insurance. How old am I? I keep seeing that question come up, guys. I'm actually I'm of legal age to trade. I'm of legal age, chat. Black don't crack. So $49. No, I'm not 49, guys. I'm not 45 either, guys. I'm younger. I'm younger than that. So. Oh man. Marry my mom, D-Money? Oh man, what does your mom look like? Is she fine or is she ugly? So listen, is she fine or is she fugly? Because if she's fugly, she might have to talk to the editor. But if she's fine, that's a different story, guys. Oh man, you gotta love it. So yeah, not much going on here with the market, guys. You got to sell off here, right? We rejected this area. You get a nice pullback to the downside. Price has not closed, guys, below the 14 EMA since 1045. So you would expect, right, if the uptrend temporarily is going to continue, guys, you would expect the same thing to happen, right? You would not want to see price close back below the 14 EMA, which is currently at 24,989. Because if that happens, that could be a short-term heavier retracement to the downside, guys, right? Maybe we come back down in between both EMAs, the 14 and the 50, and then we build out some kind of bullish structure to push back higher. D-Buddy gonna get a cougar scratch on his back? Oh, man. Gotta love the chat, guys. Yeah, it's 2 minutes left on the hourly candle. Yep. So the hourly candle's getting ready to close, guys. It is bullish, right? It tapped into that resistance area up here, and now you're getting a pullback the opposite direction. And a lot of times, guys, I talk about that all the time, right? A lot of times when price is bullish on the higher time frame, in this example, the 1 hour chart, going into the close of that 1 hour candle, a lot of times you will get a bearish reaction, right? Because there's profit taking going into the close of that candle. And that's kind of, and that's what's happening right now, right? We're right at the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart. If you're a bull right now, you want to see price react back the opposite direction and not close below that 14 EMA. You got about a minute left. So, but yeah, nice selling pressure so far on the current 5-minute candle, guys. No top wick. Keep that in mind. No top wick. It's a 50-point candle to the downside. So that is a little interesting there. So far, it's hanging out above the 14 EMA. No top wick. And it's right below 25,000, guys. Can you trade other markets with the same way you trade NQ? Yeah, Javier. Yes, same way. Because I'm trading price action, right? That applies to any market, guys. All right, we did not get a candle closure, guys, below the EMA. So you might, you know, can you get a pop-up here to take out that top wick at 25,030? Push back the opposite direction? Or are they going to flush this lower? and finally break the trend, right? That would be the kind of like telling you that there's probably a deeper retracement coming, guys. If they flush this 14 EMA. And it's trying, guys. So, kind of map this out. So this is the area that I'm kind of talking about, right, chat? You want to see a bullish reaction if you're a bull, and you want to see price get back to like 25,030. Respect the 14 EMA. Because if we lose it, there's some downside potential. Sitting in between the EMAs, right? Like 24,930 area. There's a pop, guys. There is the pop. Because we have not closed yet below that 14, guys. So notice the reaction. Back the opposite direction, right? Off that EMA. What's your favorite market to trade? NQ. I mean, I mean, we're on it. My 14 EMA, the candle closed below it on the 5 minute. Yeah, you might be using a different setting. Yeah, so I would say, guys, as long as we hold the 14 EMA, 24,991, that's short-term great for bulls, and we would more than likely retest the 30 level, right? If we break below the EMA with a candle closure below 24,990, then we're gonna have a deeper retracement, guys, more than likely coming, right? See this pump to the upside here? Because price has not closed, guys, so far. At some point, that's not going to be the case. But so far, we have not closed below the 14 EMA, guys, since 1050. Right? Because the trend has been to the upside. So price has been respecting that 14 EMA. So that, in my opinion, that's a line in the sand for bulls. There's a 20-point pop. Right off the EMA, right? Who wants to make money trading silver with me? Yeah, you either gotta make it or you gotta lose it all, right? Based on that volatility. So keep an eye out, guys, on that previous 5-minute candle. Notice it didn't have a top wick. So and that's the reaction. There you go, guys. There's 30 pop. Right? There's a pop of above 30, chat. So that was a 40-point pop right off the 14 EMA. Looking at no top wick on that previous candle. You gotta love it. So that's a pretty good example of how I use the EMAs, guys. right? People say that they don't work. I'm not strictly using the EMAs. I'm looking at price action, and I'm looking at simply, I mean, in this example, price hasn't closed since before, right? 1055, guys. We haven't had a single candle that closed below the EMAs. So in theory, price should respect the EMAs and not close below it, right? So you would be buying off the EMA, and if you got a closure below the EMA on the 5-minute chart, then you know that the long is invalid. I mean, that's basic, right? And it's headed up to so that was 25,039. You gotta love it. All right, guys. So if you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I'm not sure why you wouldn't be subscribed, guys. I feel like we drop a lot of sauce here. We got 2,200 likes, guys. Trying to get at least to 2,500 likes. Dropped a lot of sauce, guys. Saw a lot of W's in the chat. We just out here trying to make a little money. And the likes are only going to help grow the channel, guys. We don't get paid off likes by any means. Just a matter of trying to help grow the channel. So if you're not subscribed, guys, we'll be back next week, obviously Monday, 9 a.m. Trying to make a little money. And there's more expansion, guys. 48. Greetings from Jamaica. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I've been to Jamaica. I love Jamaica, guys. I've been to Jamaica like 3 times. Definitely got to go back to Jamaica. So, not gonna lie, guys, I wouldn't mind a nice Jamaican woman, guys. PW the chat, guys. He still is still going. Let's go. Yeah, that was a nice pop to the upside, chat. Right? You gotta keep it real in the field. So right out the 14 EMA. That was a 50-point pop to the upside plus, guys, right? Like I said earlier, price has not closed below the 14 EMA since 10:55 this morning, chat. And when you get price and momentum, guys, in one direction, in this case, bullish momentum, the EMAs are going to be respected very well. Typically, you're going to get reactions right off the EMAs, guys, and you can kind of see that here, right? Those bottom wicks. PW's talking about Bitcoin. Let's take a look. I'm guessing it had a nice rebound to the upside. Oh yeah, Bitcoin's rolling, guys. It's back to 70,000. You gotta love it. Just when they thought it was over. You got 11. It's up over 11%. I love you. So yeah, chat. It's Friday. We gave away 20 accounts, 20 Lucid accounts. The chat clearly, there's a lot of W's, guys. I saw a lot of W's today. Counts up, we're in the green. No complaints. Up over $4,000, guys, across the 2 accounts. I would say that another good Friday, chat. Rocking with DMONEY. You got PW making money fishing, guys. And We just out here living, man. We just out here trying to make a little money. So we got 2,400 likes, guys. We still have over 3,000 people tuned into the show. I appreciate the support. Do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. And NQ is trying to break above that 60 level that I keep talking about, guys, based off the higher time frame. So yeah, PW's code should work for TPT, guys. So do I have red days? Yeah, guys. Every trader out there is gonna have red days. You're gonna take losses, chat. It just depends on how it. I think now having a red trade versus a red trading day is totally different, because you can recover your losses if you're sized appropriately, guys. But I mean, I honestly trade better when I'm live streaming because I'm more disciplined, guys, most of the time, to be honest. I've said that multiple times. My red days equal blown accounts. It happens. How do you recover mentally? You have to tell yourself that you have to brush it off, guys. The market's always open, right? And it's one of those things where this is something, chat, where failure on a given day does not define you, right? Meaning that if you have a red day, it can't define you, guys, right? Maybe your entry was off. Maybe your timing was a little off on a specific day, but your direction was right. Meaning that maybe you're long bias today coming into the session, guys, but your timing was off. Your entries maybe were a little too tight, right? Or your entries were too early. Your stop loss was too small, as an example. You have to brush it off. Nobody's coming to save you, chat, right? You have a red day, nobody's gonna pick you up. You have to pick yourself up and come back the next day fighting. That's it. Hey, DMONEY, great stream. Hey, I appreciate the support, guys. As always, I don't take it for granted, chat. So, weekend plans? Yeah, I'm going to be with my daughter, guys. I mean, I know we got the Super Bowl, so who do you guys have? That's a good question, right? We didn't talk about it today, chat. Who do you guys have winning the Super Bowl? We're gonna drop it in a poll. We're gonna do a poll here. And I'm curious to see what you guys think. So let's see, guys. Let's see what you got. Oh, man, already 88%? Are you kidding me? PW, you watching this, man? These guys. Oh, man. They're feeling like 64% of the chat so far, guys, feel like the Seahawks are going to win. Come on, man. Legion of Doom. Yeah. Oh, man. Do you only use 5 minute for EMA 14? No, it's all time frames. 14. I use 1450 and 200 EMA, and that's on every time frame. So far, guys, 300 votes, 64% feel that the Seahawks are gonna win. So, do you fade the chat? Who do I got? Man, not gonna lie, guys. I was kind of I'm rooting for the Patriots. Just being honest. I mean, it's obviously my team's not in it, guys, right? Obviously, the Dolphins are not even like these guys are on vacation somewhere. So cray with Lil Ray Ray. Chat don't know football. Yeah, I know, but I still gotta post it, guys, right? It's Super Bowl, so yeah. So I mean, hey. There you go. There it is. 350 plus votes. And we're swaying towards Seattle. Taylor Swift's team's not there this year? Yeah, I know. Dolphins out fishing with PW. I know. I know. Cray, guys, with Lil Ray Ray. So there you go, almost 400 votes. There's no way that we're gonna swing it for the Patriots at this point, guys, right? You got over 63%, so I'm gonna end the poll. Sea chickens, man. Apex, guys, shout out Apex. 80% off. 1 day to pass. Starting today, use the code PW. Let's go. So yeah, 80% off, guys. So I just checked the emails. So you have one-time PA fee of $75 for 25K accounts to 100 to the 100K accounts, and it's for the 150K and to 300K account. Lifetime PA is $95, and you have until February 18th, guys. Let's go. All right, so you got more expansion. We just popped above that 60 level. Keep in mind, that was the higher time frames range, guys, that was mapped out, right? And you still got more wicks up here, all the way up to 25,123. So there's nothing right now telling me to be bearish, guys. You had a nice retracement to the EMA, and you had a continuation to the upside. So nothing telling me to go short. So I think really good week, guys. The accounts are green, up over $4,000, guys. I'm gonna call it. Chat. Next week, PW will be back in the building. So stay tuned, guys, for the schedule that you will see Sunday I know there's a lot of questions who's going to be streaming 9 a.m. So the open, you'll see. Never fear, guys. But we'll be rocking out next week. If PW is doing the open, guys, at 9 o'clock, I will be streaming at 11. So stay tuned. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you're subscribed, guys. You'll get the notification. And if you haven't liked the stream, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. I feel like I dropped a lot of sauce today. I feel like overall really good session. So do me a solid, hit the like button, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you're missing out, quite honestly. So let's go. And we hit 2,500 likes, guys. So I appreciate the support as always. So I don't take that for granted. So I'm going to call it here, guys. End the week on a high note. Think really good week. I'll be rooting for the Patriots in the Super Bowl, right? I'm going to fade the chat on that one. And I'll be back next week, guys. So until then, stay safe, guys. And that's all that I got. So we gone.